Hello again, dudes and dudettes. Welcome back to I'm the Dude Games. My name's I'm the Dude 5. After about a month off from uploading very much, we are going to be finishing up the last of LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 with all of the DLC packs that come with the season pass of this game. There are 6 DLC levels. Ironically, there are also 6 Infinity Stones, but we are going to be going ahead and jumping right into the movie story level pack for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Awesome Mix Volume 2. They pretty much just made the level based around the opening of Guardians 2. So I had to cut the audio, at least majority of the audio out of this, until I actually ended up turning off the music in the settings because copyrighted content, Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra, they play it in this level, and so I can't really have that in the video. So, but this is the 100% walkthrough of the DLC level. We got Mr. Squidbilly flailing around because he's not in a very good mood. He wants to feast on batteries. Strangely, he also has a target in the back of his throat. So, for the very first mini-kit, just like in the opening of GotG 2, we're going to have Baby Groot dancing around, being all cute and stuff. However, there are 10 of these little space rats that are running around that we have to kill as Baby Groot in order to get our first mini-kit of the level. So, we've gotten 3 so far. Just going to keep bebopping around here. I cannot tell you guys how just relieved I am to be almost done with this game. I just finished recording the last of the 100% of the DLCs, and so I just gotta, upload them for you guys. And then we can move back on to things like Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm probably not going to restart my God of War series for a little while, especially since the new COD Modern Warfare is coming out next month in October, as well as Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order coming out in November, and I definitely want to cover that. So for the time being, until those hit, I'm most likely going to be continuing Kingdom Hearts 3, as well as maybe doing a few streams here and there with Lorraine, my fiance, and then also she and I are most likely going to be continuing our Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD series that we started. We did 1 episode for it so far, but it was pretty hilarious, and I think a lot of people reacted pretty strongly to it, so we're going to keep that going. We've got our first mini-kit there for killing 10 of those space rats. Now, I know it's kind of weird because I don't have the audio in for this bit, but we're going to keep dancing around for about another minute or so because there is a trophy that you can get for dancing around as Baby Groot until the song Mr. Blue Sky ends. So if you dance around and let the song play all the way through as Baby Groot, you'll get that trophy. So we're just going to kind of let that play out here before we continue. Wish I could play some Jeopardy theme music here while I wait. Do 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 do. Come on, Baby Groot, while I'm young. And there's the trophy, Happy Roots. Okay. So after that, we can finally switch off to the rest of it. There is also a trophy for damaging this obelisk squid monster. If you pick up, say with Drax, If you pick up one of those Annulax battery pods and throw it at the target in his throat, you'll get another trophy called 1,000 units apiece, whatever. You'll get a trophy for that too, so that's also kind of another hidden trophy in this level that you can obtain. Since I 100%ed the base game and got all the trophies for that, I also want to 100% get all the trophies for these DLC levels, so that way I have that completed as well. So far we've obtained 2 more mini-kits. We flipped a switch to turn off some poison gas, and we melted a gold box with Iron Man, and then we use Hela's telekinetic abilities to lift up that pile of garbage and get ourselves another mini-kit. So far we are up to 3. And we're just going to kind of work our way around this very circular level as we get killed by squid barf. Interdimensional squid barf, which is weird in and of itself. Oh, look, a gold mini kit. I wonder what it could possibly melt into. Could it be an actual mini kit? Yes, that's number 4. So, oh no, fire bad. We must put out fire. Say cap shield should do the trick. Tally ho. And look at that, we actually have a Doctor Strange portal. Now, surprisingly, Hela is able to activate these pads. She's got telekinetic abilities. She's essentially, I think, got wizardry, sorcery. She's got like sorcery abilities. So she's able to not only have telekinetic abilities, but she can also manipulate time objects as well as these sorcery pads, which is actually pretty interesting. I like having so many different characters in the game that can do other things besides the characters that you would expect. So after you activate that, you'll kind of 3D print a mini kit. A space 3D printer. That's pretty cool, actually. Gotta get me one of those. I could 3D print practically anything. One of these days I'll have to try to either have handmade or figure out if somebody like handmade a mini kit trophy for some of these. Now with here, you'll see me fiddling around with time forward and backward constantly with the sound system here because it's a little bit bugged and I don't know exactly how many times you have to rewind time back and forward. You're kind of rewinding and fast forwarding the tape, essentially. And what that does is eventually the squid monster is going to smash the stereo system, allowing you to assemble a mini kit from the pieces. So I don't know exactly how many times you have to rewind and fast forward the Walkman and the sound system there, but eventually I kind of walk away from it. And as I walk away, he kind of smashes it and grants me access to the mini kit, which I find strange. Little things like this in a game where it's like, it's not exactly clear how many times you should do something or what you should do, and it's like, eventually it just kind of bugs out a little bit, but then it eventually completes itself. I don't know if it's just a bug in the game or if it's poor game design. I don't know exactly what it is, but and as I'm trying to figure out where the next mini kit is, because I don't know why he's not smashing the sound system, I smashed this little Annulax battery pit right here. That'll give me my 6th mini kit. And as I'm flying back over to the right side here, down this little hallway, this little alleyway, is when he actually smashes the sound system. So maybe just kind of rewind and fast forward the sound system a few times and then maybe walk away and just kind of see what he does. He'll eventually smash the sound system if you do that, I guess. So before we go and collect that mini kit, we're going to change into Miss Marvel, or any character that can shrink. We're going to work our way through this maze. I do like using Miss Marvel for these little maze puzzles because since she can regenerate hearts, it doesn't really matter if you get shocked by those electrical booby traps. I always wonder why they called them booby traps specifically, because the traps don't exactly look like a pair of jugs. And from the rib cages of that golden contraption, we will get our 7th mini kit. And I got killed by interdimensional squid barf again. That's going to be mini kit number 8 from the Smash Stereo. After that, we're actually going to fly back over here because there was a mini kit up here that we missed in this archway there. So that's going to be mini kit number 9. And we only have one more. And then we have to free Stan Lee. And that will just about do it for the level. So I'm just going to go ahead and... I don't know why, but it's a little bit more satisfying to throw the Annulax batteries at the squid. Because... I don't know why. It's like... Because it wants to eat them anyway. But they're highly explosive. So it's like... It's kind of like... You know... It's poetic in a way. Now... This last mini kit we're not going to be able to obtain until we deplete its 3 hearts that it has. So once you obtain up through mini kit number 8, or actually sorry, mini kit number 9, you got to damage it all the way and then it'll barf up these boxes. And you got to destroy these. Well, not exactly the boxes, but you'll actually use someone with a heat ray to actually melt that gold object there, because then you're going to build this vent, and then we can use Miss Marvel to shrink down into the grate. Now, Miss Marvel's not going to be able to get past this electrical blockade as much as she's able to regenerate hearts, so someone like Thor or even Korvac with immunity to electricity can walk through that. Or you can get someone to stand on that pressure pad up above. Either way, I think it's easier to pick like Thor or somebody that can actually has immunity to electricity. Now, I don't know if you guys saw earlier in the level, but I think we assembled this little drone. I think we assembled this little drone turret. Actually, no, we didn't assemble anything. Once we assemble this this virtual reality pod, it'll summon this little drone turret. But before we do anything with that, Stan Lee is actually hanging from a hot air balloon up here, so we're going to fly up and hit that target, and that will drop him down. I don't know why he couldn't just let go, but that will free Stan Lee. And so that is all 10 mini-kits, all the Stan Lee, and all the trophies earned. And that's the end of the level. You want to buy some batteries? So, that is the 100% of Awesome Mix. Volume 2. Now, personally, I think Guardians 2 was a better movie. But, Guardians 1 had the better soundtrack for sure.
Excelsior!
Alrighty, guys. That's going to do it for this episode, and I do want to thank everyone so much for watching. My name is I'm the Dude 5. This is I'm the Dude Games. Please subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications of when I upload, so you guys can stay up to date on my latest content. Like this video as well as any others of mine that you like, including the one I provide on screen. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll provide a link in the description below. It's good to be back, guys. I do apologize for taking a little bit of time off. I had some other stuff I needed to get done, and I've also been a lot busy with other things in life, but it is good to be back. So we're going to finish up Lego Marvel within the next week or so, if not sooner, and then we're going to keep moving on to the rest of what we got going on. So thanks again, everyone, so much for watching. Love you guys. As always, stay classy, and I will see you all out there in the Marvel Universe.